Well, let's say I wasn't going to do any videos or anything, but technically this isn't a video, and I've been very good today when I've been at Allotment. I've not done any recording at all, just a few pictures with Grandad Dave. I thought I'd pop up and just say hello, just so everybody can say their piece before I do leave. And nothing's changed there, has it? I'm knocking you over. That's with the lights. I'm trying to get this sorted out. Hello, Frank. Let's get that sorted in the back there. I've got a staple at the back, that's why. Yeah, so what I'm doing here, I've got all the lights and everything set up in here. I've got the back ones on and the front ones on here. This one is not on. I mean, you can't really see anything there. Hello, Lashy Land. What I've got some pips here. Got some grass, sorry, should I say. And all I'm doing is just popping them up. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Hello, Andy, mate. How are you doing? So we're just starting all over again. I've had a weekend off. Hello, Kev. Welcome to me grow room. So all I'm doing is starting. Actually, Kev, this is what I'm doing. I'm starting all leeks off, mate. These are the Cumbrians. Hello, Brian. Getting some. They're starting coming off the head, so I just disinfected them. And I've got them all sitting here on a bit of paper. I'm just going to pop them all up. Yes, this is the new shed. This is inside the new shed. I'll give you a look around in a second just how things are. I've managed to get them all the lights leveled off, and I can either have them in 4 bulbs or 2. No, 4 or 8, sorry. So I can switch these ones off if I wanted. I'll show you. In fact, I will show you later on. I can't reach them ones. Can't reach them there right at the back. So all I'm doing here, just in half trays and full trays here. That's all I'm going to do. So I've got the heated propagator in the corner there as well. And this isn't from seed. These are the grass. So when you shave the seed heads off, it produces grass, which are clones of the original plant. So it's that time of year to start setting the Cumbrians off. A lot of people have already started setting them off, but these ones that I got off Kevin weren't quite ready, so they've been left on the head a little bit longer. If I do miss any comments, I do apologise. I'm trying to work at the same time here. Just making small holes in here. It's quite nice. It's actually been able to sit down as well. Allotment, Lashy, is it's a mess, really. Like you seen on the last week's video. I've been down today and I've made a start tidying it up. I've cleared out the orchard, and also cleared out the top as well. But other than that, it's all on the list of things to do. I've been taking all the pears down today as well. Frank, I'm the same, matey. I'm exactly the same. A lot of people, I'll just go off what other people have been doing as well. Like the Cumbrians need a little bit longer, so I'm starting mine off, and they're on top of that. They're off the head, ready to go as well. Got a little heater on the go in here as well, just to see what the cost of running it will be, because I will be planning on getting gas in here when the time comes. But just for this year, we'll see about. They're not straight lines whatsoever then. This phone will a bit closer so I can actually see what's going on. How, Dan? Moving in. I will be moving in, Brian. Hello, Ant, mate. Your wife said you've got to. That's pretty specific, isn't it? Right. All I'm doing is looking for the pips, the grass, sorry, with the roots on. Any ones with brown markings on the bottom get discarded. I have had these disinfected with a bit of domestos overnight. And all of these they haven't been pulled off the head, they have been shook in water. all have been sugar mortar, so these should be absolutely spot on. Let's say this is just I'm trying this for the first time here. I say convenience for the first time from seed, from grass, sorry. So double on that, I think. Okay, pull them apart. I've set some Ellies away last year that I got off Paul Rochester. I didn't really do much with them because I had too many leeks for the ground that I had. And that was my big mistake last year. This year, should I say. Too many leeks in the greenhouse. Too many leeks in the polytunnel, sorry, the small polytunnel, where I had 45. I've now worked out I should have only had 9 on each side. So that was a big whoops by me. Lesson learned. Always learning as a gardener. So this year, 18, I know exactly how many I need. 18 will be going in. And at the minute, as you can see in the amount of paper I've got here, I've got a few more than 18 leeks. But I will be giving some of these away, sharing them around with friends. Anybody else around me that would like to have a play with them, or you might even, depending on what they are, I might sell a few just to try and recuperate the cost of this grow shed. But like I say, we'll have to see what's what. More like I like to barter, and I like to swap out. So I should be doing that. I've also got, looking forward to starting the onions off as well. I'm planning on here, because these lights are rather big, which I'll show you in a second. I can't control whether or not I want 40 sides, and it goes. I'm thinking about doing one underneath the bench. Just like starting things off like a little onion room, little leek room or something like that. At the minute I've got my little propagator here, my cheapy one. I do want to invest in what are they called? Vita pods. This thing's I went big, me. I went big. Go big or go home. Realistically, one of these lights, one or two of these lights would have done, not 3, but I was going for 4 foot by 2 foot, with 4 bulbs in. But look, we have it. I managed to get these ones basically for half price each from what they would cost brand new, and there's only 1 bulb that I need to replace. So I got a good deal with it. I thought I might as well jump into the deep end. If I'm going to have them, I'll have them. If I don't need them, I can always sell them on. So I don't, Brian. How can you fund the bill when you're tapping into the electrics on the streets? I'm only joking, I'm not. No, I want to see how much this thing costs this year. I will be keeping a close eye on it, because the past 2 years that I've been growing in the greenhouse, theoretically, with this being a more enclosed space, it should be easier to heat. And like I've mentioned earlier on to Mark Potter on Facebook, I will be turning this from electric into gas for the heating in the future. Hello, Becky. So that'll be the plan going forward, but I just want to get everything dialed in and everything set first. We'll see how this growing season goes, see what I use, see what I need, and we'll go on from there. The plan is, hello Darren mate, hello Eamon. The plan, get them started off in here and get them later on, when I've run out of space in here, down to the allotment. Hello Nigel. Because when I've got the allotment running, I should have a heat bench and also the fire going. Okay. So I'll be going from in here, where the light's artificial, to natural daylight, January, February time, something like that. So these will be on, one of them, shall I say, will be on from now until for the next 3 months. Then we'll just have to see how things go. I don't have a smart meter, Nigel, I'm afraid. I keep asking for one for some reason. My electricity, my company who I'm with, who I'm wishing I'm not now at the minute, considering I've been going through a lot of problems with them. But that's another story to tell. I will get sorted out and I'll see how much they actually owe me. So actually, technically, I might get this this electric bill. I might get this electric for the next 3 months. I might get for free, depending on what the outcome is, because I've been paying for my electric. I've been paying more for my electric than I should have been, from what I gather, anyways. I mean, how can you get in debt? Right? Did anybody answer this? How can you get in debt on a prepayment card? It's got no idea. I've been in this house 5 years. I've had a prepayment card for the past 5 years, but for some reason over the past 2 years, I've consolidated debt on the meter because I haven't been giving them estimates. Like, what the hell do I need to give them estimates for? You see what gets used. You charge us for what uses. That's how much I put on. Oh no, what a nightmare. You gotta be careful what you're putting on your beds. Oh, 37, 39 people. Hello everybody. Surprise. Should I say. Just waiting for Leslie getting back from dancing. So, and the two of the 3 kids are in bed. There's a couple of nice ones like that. Some nice little roots, and they root from the head itself. Now the head itself is in watering can down here because I didn't have a bucket. So where's down here, right in front of my face. So these bits of grass come off this head. I've had this head dipped. There's still lots more leeks on there, which I don't want to be pulling them. I'll wait until they form their own roots, and I'll give it a good shake. But I've got a whole loads and loads of leeks. I'll have plenty of cummins to choose from. Right, need one more. Just amazing how many leeks you get. I mean, that's not 2, 4, 6, 75, 35 in there. 35 leeks in there. Blue Peter style, you guys wanted earlier. 35 in there. There's 70 leeks in there. 70. And if they all take off, that's 70 leeks. I need 18 for my little polytunnel. And I've still got another load here as well. So I will have plenty to choose from when the time comes. Does that big one fit in there? Oh yeah, of course it fits in there. Get the big nut. Get the big nut. These are staying here for a few weeks. And I'll pop them up when they're a bit bigger. Excuse me. How rude. Shed's done, Lashy. Hello, Bill and Val. Hello, Stephen. William, these are Cumbrians. Nigel, it took me, I think it was about 5.5 to 6 hours to get back home. I had to make 2 stops. The first stop that I had was see a lad called John Harrison who watches, and if you're on, John, or if you're watching this back, hello, it was lovely meeting you. We took a detour for, I think it was about 50 minutes to be able to get to John's house in Leeds. So we'll pop him a visit, and I took because you can't get to the shows, so the heavy cucumber that I had, I took it over to his, and it was nice. It was really nice seeing him, and I hope I hope it made your day, John. It made mine. So it was well worth popping over. I do like to see as many people as I can. Now, it's not a case of visiting as many people as I can across the UK, but it just so happened to be that like I said, I promised a few times that I'd call him, but I couldn't at the time. And on the way back, I had to pick these lights up from Harry Oughton. Then actually I got these lights off him, had a chit chat, and I had to get back for 3 o'clock. So we left at about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we didn't get back home till 3 on the dot. So 6-7 hours. Paul, I didn't buy much at Malvern. Actually, that's a good. Put that one side a second. I did get one of these. So this is a plug plant trainer, and it's quite easy to use. It's made by Agriland. It cost £15 at the show for this little thing. Let me just put this to one side for a second. I'll get this out and I'll show you. Now me and Martin Finnemore got one. What you do is, oh Terry, alright mate, what you do is you fill it with soil, like that. There's a couple of steps or something there. Step on there, step on there, that's it. So you fill them up with soil, okay. Then on the top there, which actually I could probably use on here, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I've been sitting here prodding holes for ages. Got a little stick. Watch how easy it is. I'm creating some holes here. You ready? See what we're doing here. That's excellent, that. Them all done. Yeah, I can get that. There you go. Look. So yeah, you get the plug plant, fill it with compost, press it down, then you put your plant in one at a time. And then if you want, you've got the propagator over the top. Stick that on a windowsill somewhere if you want, or whatever you like. Then when the time comes for the plants to be potted on, what you do, you just push the sides down. That pushes them all up, and you can pick them out one at a time, full of roots. Job's a good one. Now I could actually try this with the there's a little watering tray at the bottom as well. I could try these with some of these pips and see how they get on. Because it'll be about 4 weeks, and I've got nothing else planned to grow in here for the next 4 weeks. So as soon as I've potted all of these ones up, I'll put some in here. But that's one of the things that I got. And I got into the gist of it a little while ago. And I was looking and I was thinking, oh, I might fancy getting one of them. But the name Agriland, I was coming out of the flower tent at Malvern, and I was like, recognise that name. Went into the shop, went into the little booth thing, and it's the first thing I spotted on the bench. So I thought to myself, I'm going to get one of them. It was lovely speaking to the guys there as well. So as you can see, just on the back there. Unless it's the wrong way around. But basically 5 steps and what you need to do. But we'll see what it's like. See how things go. That's one of the things I bought. Leslie bought a couple of roses, and also she bought a couple of other things as well. Basically, she just went nuts. She went crazy. She went, I give her some money, and she went off, and she went at the end of the show. I waited in the giant veg tent to see who was there and to pick some stuff up, because a couple of the guys were very nice to give me a few things, and were from there. She went and bought loads of little goodies. So she bought more stuff than I did. I was mainly there. I was getting given stuff, which once again I'm very thankful for. Thankful Clive for the book, because the book is really good book. It's basically a diary. The book is a diary of how he's grown things in the past, and I will share a few things with you through the string of things, because there's some good dates and stuff like that as well from what he starts his stuff off. which I thought was really canny, and it's got dates when he feeds, all sorts of different things as well. So if you're interested in growing giants, his book's definitely worth a read. Which, if you have a look at my last video, you'll see what the book is called. Kev, I'm going to be doing, like I say, I'm going to be doing electric this year and see how things go. That is a 1300, to get that 30, it's 1300 watt. Now I can do 2300 watt, but I like to keep it at 13. And it's got the thermometer on there as well, and I can keep it on for however many you want. It's just a room heater, but I've been advised that I need to get another gadget which plugs into the socket on the wall, which is a better thermometer sort of thing for what the room temperature is. So I've been told to get one of them, which I will get when I get some more pennies. But yeah, I'm going to have plenty of leeks to play with. We'll just have to see how they turn out, basically. I'll have to get the grow places sorted out, because I can't put all these in the little polytunnel, which I'll be clearing out again on Friday. Starting afresh, clean everything out. I need to get used to doing that, because me in the past I've just went, well, put that away. Like everything in here I've cleaned thoroughly before I start doing anything else, apart from the newspaper I've put these on. We'll be giving these a misting of water. In fact, no, not, because I've got the water trays here but next to us. What have I missed? If anybody's mentioned anything. Oh. No, Nigel, yes, she was in MVS tents. I did give her a little bit of money, but I had to go and help Sebastian to take Dale Toton's UK record melon, cantaloupe melon, back to the car. And by the time I come back, she was like, I need £2. So I had to literally run into the MVS tent, and then she wasn't even there. She was in the other flower section. I was like, oh. I feel a bit gutted I didn't catch us at the side of tent before we left. You'll probably stand there having a beer when I was leaving. But I'm all booked up for next year. Whether or not we stay at the same place or not is a different matter, different thing, I don't know. Let's see where things go. Hi Wayne, yes, it was lovely meeting you too, my friend. That's what I'm doing, William. That's what I'm doing across the back of this bench. I'll be building a raised box across the entire back of the bench. It's already been supported, so it's not going to be getting, it's not going to be whatchamacallit. I'll be putting some plastic across the bottom. Then I will be doing some sand, about that much. Obviously put some heat cable in the inside as well, and put a little thermostat on the front, yeah, so I can control that. So when it comes to DLS and stuff, I can do them in here. So I can do them for Leslie's as well. I've got 6 plants here. I got off Robert Reed, which I'm going to germinate myself, and also I'm going to get DLS from DLS Steve as well, just for the garden. I'm not going to focus on any specific shows or anything like that with them. I'm not going to do shows with them. All I'm going to do is for the garden. That's it. Now I've got these, but I've also got other leeks as well. In fact, what I might do is I might put I need to get me. I haven't got enough room for them. It's going to get cold tonight. I'll have to have a look, see if it's going to get cold tonight. Because I'm supposed to be starting me Yorkshire Giant pips as well that I got. Because they're starting to get a bit of root on the bottom. So I'll start them off as well. Yeah, it's lovely sitting down. This is proper lazy now. I'm supposed to be sorting my gut out. But it's good for the back. I built these benches at the right height as well. A little chair and fold it and put it away when I'm finished. I might even get a majority of these in here. I think I might just call it what it is. How's everybody doing anyways? Did anybody go to Malvern that I didn't catch up with? Did anybody see us at Malvern? We had, like I say, we had an absolute blast. Well, an absolute blast when we went. Leslie got sick of following us around, but it is what it is. Oh, excuse me. It's a bit rotten, that one. Rotten there. Dun, dun, dun. Leslie's going to start doing roses next year. Well, she's going to get the bare root ones and she's going to get them put in the allotment. Because she quite fancies doing the roses. I thought she might have done after the way she was looking at them last year. Now she's going to take the jump and she's going to start with doing roses. Not my cup of tea, like. Mike, I am taking time off. This is just a live video. I didn't record anything at the allotment today. Took a few pictures, but that was it. Just because Grandad Dave wanted us to take a picture, I just wanted to show everybody his apples and his pears, and he took it down today as well. And Leslie's dancing, the kids are in bed, so I thought I'd come on, say hello, because basically I dropped it on everybody last week that I wasn't going to be recording. I wasn't going to be doing any videos for a while, which I'm not, still is the plan. And we'll get the garden sorted and get it done, because I wanted to get my fire in and fire sorted before I went to Malvern. I didn't get it done, which is bugging the absolute hell out of us. But we'll get it done, we'll get it sorted. To be fair though, I don't really need it to be running until these are ready to be taken down. So I do have a few months before I even need to get that sorted out. Because I'm going to have it on from January till March. Or whenever I'm allowed fires from. End of March. April to October. It's April, October, something like that. But you can have the greenhouse fires on for a little while longer. Take off there. We'll have these on a propagated heat mat at the bottom. So they're going to be warm on the underside as well, and the lights are going to be on 12 hours a day. That's what I'm doing with these. Until it gets to natural daylight hours again. Oh, bugger. Now you can, yep, Frank's just answered the question. Hello, Anne. Reptiles, Frank's just answered your question regards to what you can plant now. I'm going to be putting in some field beans in some green manure when I get the beds all dug over and sorted out. That's what I'll be getting planted over the coming weeks. Like I say, it'll be preparation for the next year's gardening season. I'm also going to get some muck and get the muck put on the beds. So, because my gardens have not been mucked properly since I got them 3 years ago. So we will just have to wait and see how things go after I've mucked them. Because to be honest, next door is killing plants, or there's not enough feed in the soils, or it's too damp. One of the two, not too sure. Right, where cool. I'm just going to put all of these in, as many as I can find. And when they develop roots, pull them out. If they don't develop roots, then go in the bin anyways. Hello, Tony. I have called up your live video, mate. Very well done. Congratulations on hitting 60,000 as well. One can yet dream. But yeah, it was a shame that you couldn't come to Malvern. But I do hope to meet you sometime in the future as well. See what happens at one of the shows or whatever the case may be. I hope you and the family as well. Also even. I need to sort my English out. I've got somebody that's grammar police has been on the last vid in the comments. So they've been told off by my sister. It was a teacher. You can't do it like that, you need to do it like this. I'll do it any way I bloody want. Hello, Steve from Steve's Allotment Group. Hope you're well, pal. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, I'm pleased with the way Shed's turned out. So what happens with regards to cha-ching for it? see what happens. Oh, nearly fell over there. I love me little stand. I do. The stand / selfie stick. And it worked wonders when I was away, even if I did look like a tool with it. But I'm not bothered. Get some good footage with it as well. It was hard to reach places. A little bit of music on the background, but I'm too worried sometimes in regards to the music on YouTube, because they can't take videos off you. I had one of the videos when I was at Beamish, when I showed at Beamish, they threatened to take the video down because one of the backing tracks that I used on iMovie, may I add, which has the rights to the music, and I've got the rights for that because I downloaded the app, and told me that I didn't have the content owner's permission to use the track. Well, actually, yes, it is. Okay, darling, no bother. Yeah, please let us know if you're having any sound problems or anything like that with because like I say, I'm on the Wi-Fi with us being close at the house, so I'll have to see how things go. It should be fine, as I'm connected to the Wi-Fi of the house and it's on 2 bars, so it should be fine with that. Tony, it sounded like you had a nightmare with your broadband, mate. It sounded like they had to do a cease and reprovide. Leslie, there's food in the fridge, get home. We'll get something cooked, because I'm going to make tea as well. As Gary said, Gary Heek said, get home now. Do as I told. Yeah, so I was saying, Tony, it looked like you had to do a, Open Reach probably had to do a cease and reprovide. Because when he said that you had to wait 6 weeks for it, I thought, whoa, that's a hell of a wait. That's a hell of a wait for to get the broadband and everything back on again. Unless there was major works had to be done for it. These are so small. No wonder the Leek guys get sick of doing it. Well, Lily's barking there, the Labrador. Must mean Leslie's outside. She's back. Shh. Surely knows where I am anyways. Wow, you get so many leeks off her head. Wow. You don't think you get this many. I mean, how many's that? How many's in there? I said 35, didn't I? 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6. Oh no. 49 in there. So it's just shy of 100 leeks in this tray. So it's 170 leeks I'll have potted on tonight by the time I get here. Send the rest of you. Send the rest of you to already know about that. Got good stock, so we'll see what these turn out. So I'm hoping for these will turn out to be the winners of the two leek shows that I'm now part of. I do need to go and get sorted out with my leek club actually. No, Anne, these aren't. These are grown from the head. So what happens is the leek throws a head up, a seed head. You then shave the seeds from the head. So you can see the top here. These are seed heads. You shave around them, so you leave a couple on the top. Then what you do is you leave them on until you start seeing them starting to fall away. Right, I've seen them falling away. Then what'll happen is, I've just done one there, come off very easily. It'll start producing little roots on the bottom. So you need to soak it in. I like, a lot of growers like to soak it in a bit of Domestos. I think it's 1 ml to every litre of water. Leave it in a day, leave it in 2 days, 24 to 48 hours, make sure everything's nice and clean, the root plate's nice and clean. Then from there, put it in fresh compost. Exactly what I'm doing here now. I'm in clover, seed and modular compost, and leave them in here for a few weeks till the roots start to develop. You don't want nothing too strong. Bit of F2 as advised today will do fine. Then once the roots have fully formed, I'll then pot these up into cell trays or whatever I need to put them into next, and then from there it's just gradually potting on between every 4 to 6 weeks, because you get in the standard compost and the potting compost you get around about 4 to 6 weeks of feed. So as soon as that feed's gone, then time to pot up so that the roots can search for a bit more as well. Then I'll go all the way to a 5 litre pot, and come I think it's May time, April, May, something like that, we will start to plant out from there, from 5 litre tubs into the ground. That is the plan, and that's what I've learned over the past 2 years, and when things need to be planted out up here. And I'll just go off what a few others do and say as well, because it's basically, with me, it's monkey see, monkey do, till I get to know my own knowledge about it and where the best timing is for me, for what shows you want, because sometimes it's worth putting them in a little bit later. I've put all these in at the same time here. That's not a problem. What I might do is, when the time comes, when they've got a bit of seed on, I might do it in gradual intervals. So I might, every 3 weeks, every week, pot a few up and see how things go with that. Yeah, it gets on top of the feeding, doesn't it, Tony? You've got to constantly be there, you've got to feed, you've got to get everything sorted out. That's a big thing I'll be doing this year, is learning and reading up in regards to feeds, and what the best thing to feed for each plant, because I will be growing a few things again. But as I learned this year, I didn't actually put enough in. I did with the cabbages, but the cabbages were late, so we'll have to see what go things on with that. Peach curl, peach on a peach tree. Going to plant to keep the pests away. I've got a problem with my own fruit trees. One of mine's it's rotten at the base. Leaf curl is normally done by ants and things like that, because they're forming the aphids, and they just curl the leaves over. So that's what I've learned from this year. I don't know if it's different for you though, Brian. But it might be worth just putting a protective spray over the top of some organic stuff. Like I said, the garlic sprays might work with that. Like I say, Jeff's the best person to speak to with that, in regards to that, from what I know. There's a few things that was mentioned. Am I trying anything new? I was having a quick chat with Mark. Mark doesn't really know who I am. I don't think he does anyways. I'll tell you what, bear with us a second. There's a few people having a few difficulties here. Quite surprised, to be honest, because I had no problems go wrong side. No, it's not wrong side. I'm losing this because I was going from 4G to 3G. From Wi-Fi 3G. Yeah, still new. I want to try kohlrabi next year, but I also don't want to overdo how many different types of things I'm stuff. To focus on a couple of things each year. I mean, some people, the likes of Paul Rochester, and that they still grow the leeks, they'll grow the heavy leeks and stuff like that. I mean, he did a radish this year, popped it in his leek bed. That's made from pure magic. Then he's got the UK record with it, so he's going to try something new next year. I'm going to stick to a few things. I want to do giant carrots, parsnips. I want to do kohlrabi. I want to do a Swede. I want to do cabbages. I want to beat my personal best from this year, but I want to be able to take them to the shows as well. So I'll have to see how things go with that. But I'm predominantly this year focusing on the show veg. I won't be putting stuff in the garden to eat. My garden, my original garden, it'll be for the shows. The allotment next door, I'll have half of it full of dahlias for just for how nice it looks, and then the other half I'll have a polytunnel on for fingers crossed get the onions in there and buckets. But time will tell, and we'll have to wait and see how things go. So still lots of plans, lots of things to be done. We'll have to wait and see how things go. Right, still loads of leeks there as well. But that's all I'll be potting tonight. The rest I'll just put back in the water. Now they'll start standing up over the next few days. Right, so we'll just get these. I'll put them all back in the water, and that'll be me done for this evening. I mean, I haven't got many left now. For the ones that I've got. There's a nice big one there as well. I'll put that in somewhere. Not bothered about overcrowding in the buckets there, in the tubs there, because it's just to get the roots on. That's all it is. Whoop. I'll look into that, Brian. I've got some. I will have some seeds on the way, and I've already got some seeds actually as well from what I got at. Well, I got at Malvern. Right, a little bit of water down there. A little bit of water on the bottom there. Right, that'll be that. Right, I'm all yours now. Whoa. We'll have a quick look around here and see what things are. What have I missed yet? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, never, Tony. You've got to take all the sheds down. Which sheds? Are the sheds that's already on the plot, or are they yours? I'm not too sure what strain I got, because I got them off, I think I got them off Stephen Will Lee, but I'll be getting some from the European Giant Vegetable Growers Association pack, hopefully. Hello, Nick, mate. Yeah, let's have a look in here. I'll take that from there. So, as you can see, yeah, I've got they're on strings and straps, which I can lower and raise as and when needed. They are in Vira grows. They're 8 tube, and at the minute, as you can see, I've got them on 4 tube settings, so I can either have the 2 outside ones on or the 4 inside ones on. I can have all of them on if I want. The reflective foil does make a massive difference there. That thing that's plugged in there is the light. I've got another LED one, which is the I've got the big LED, the white LED on the top, and I've got the disco one on the side there as well. I've got the onions. They're normally in darkness from last year. All my seeds in there as well. In fact, I'll show you what I'm getting as well, because I've got them all here. They're from last year. Let's put that in there to protect our mix. Oh, DP browns. So this one will be the one I'll be using predominantly. It's on a timer switch, which is set to go off, which is that one over there. So that's been sorted there, that's on the timer switch. I've got the heater propagator on there as well, and like I said, this one is a USB one, so it's on all the time. So I'll just be switching that off, but I've got another timer switch on there as well. Tony, I seen you mentioned there in regards to getting it wired properly. Yes, it's been wired properly. I had it all checked out before I did the panels on the sides. The only thing I did have to do was I did it, knew as soon as I did it, this silver reflective foil. For some reason I decided I was going to do a wallpapering session and took them in behind to make them nice, neat and tidy. As soon as I did the video, I was like, hold on, if there's electric back there, that's foil. Don't know how conductive it is. Like, I know foil's conductive, but I don't know how conductive this is. That needs to come out of there, because that's not really the best thing to do. So I came straight in, I cut around the edges and loosened the plates off, and as you can see, I got them, moved them out of the way so they're not in contact with any of the wiring. I need to clear out that end anyways. Same with that one there. You can see it's a bit of a mess, but I don't care. I'm safer than what I was before. So yeah, it's all protective. It's all on a switch as well. So if anything blows in here, it'll not blow anything else up. And on top of that, my dad's an electrician, so I got it all looked at as well. Make sure it was all done. But I'd say it's not too bad. It's just the heating. That's Leslie. Surprise! Ah! Hi, pretty. Hi. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
I'm just tanning.
I'm just tanning. This is Leslie's new tanning shop. Just going to line the beds here. Tony says there's trouble.
Right, there.
Yeah, I am trouble. You seen all them leaks? I'll put it up. You've just watched? Oh well, I don't need to show you them. You want to sit on there, right? It's mintless. It's a great height. It's a great height. You can get things put up and everything. It's great. I was show everybody my stuff. I was telling everybody that you were getting into the roses.
I've got one rose plant.
I know. I made a bit of a boo-boo as well. I've been sitting in that shit in that greenhouse where the sun was going down, pricking these one at a time. Right?
Did you forget about the new...
I've got to put my new toy. So I was like, that's bang, bang. Oh, done. Just prick them all in. Perfect, Neil. David Neil. Get a blow. Oh. They're clean, look, they're clean. Ish. It should be a knighthood in it somewhere. Look, I wouldn't gone that far, like. Got on the bench.
Surviving a weekend with you.
Ah, you did alright, didn't you? You did alright. You found things that you like. You've learned from things as well. We'll see what's what.
But I'm moving in next year.
Yeah, you what? You're leaving us?
In the giant veg tent.
Oh, different panic is like, oh, for Christ's sake, man. I'm never going to find anybody as better as you.
As better.
As better as you.
That doesn't mean grammatical.
Yeah, right. I don't care. Somebody's already had a go at us. It's been grammatic. Because I haven't got an apostrophe next to me in. Did you see? Did you see? Aye. Don't care. Don't swear. You are live on YouTube. Do not swear. Right, so these are the seeds that I've got left from last year from the big EVGVA pack, or the EGVGA, should I say?
Is it?
Yes.
Is it all of them?
This is all I've got left. Oh no, I've still got all the pumpkins and everything as well that people didn't want or didn't send us the stamped addressed envelope for. So we've got 423 centimetre sunflower, so just over 4 metre sunflower there. It's got 2 seeds in there. We've got some heavy peppers, 721 grams, I do believe.
Yeah, the ones or not.
I've still got some Marcus Powell long carrot seed, which will be used for giant seed again. I've actually got quite a bit of it, actually, to be honest. I like keeping it, like gold dust. I can get from the packet itself. 46.7 kilo marrow. It was crossed from 178 to 165 bags. And I got this off. This was off Seb as well from the pack last year. That's one I'll be growing, as well as Vincent's that I got from this year.
Where are the other ones on that?
I've got them there.
You didn't have them in the house?
No, they're in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in there. Giant Swedes, I've got a few of them left from Medwin's.
Which way are you tipping that it's open?
Yeah, no, you were telling us about that. It wasn't marrow, it was a pumpkin. The biggest pumpkin that I had, I think it was £1,800. You said it got nicked. That was nice. Craig, you want a pumpkin? Got a pumpkin.
Do you have a pumpkin?
Have I looked at a real seed? I don't know what that means, Stephen. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't see.
Have a try it. Tell us again. Write it again. Do it again. Got some more big Zack tomatoes.
It says please mate, by the way.
The peppers, I'm gonna see what I've got. Real Seed Company. Is that actually a company or like a real seed company, like DT Browns and things like that? Is that what you mean? Got some more big Zack tomatoes, which I didn't do too well with, to be honest, this year, but I've got 3 there for next year. 5.36, so that's a smaller one. How Martin, mate? I've got some more Cornish giant cabbage, which I'll try these ones. No, I haven't tried it. Real Seed Company, I haven't tried them. Guinness World Record strain. Heavy pepper. There's 4 in there. So these are ones I didn't do last year. Got some warrior parsnips. They're for heavy as well.
So this was the seeds.
No, that's just fluff. And I've also got some sunflower seeds. They're 42.5 centimetre. Cornish giant cabbage, I don't know, because it doesn't say what strain they're from. It just says cabbage Cornish giant, EGVGA 2018. Just signed up for this year as well, because registrations are open now. And I've also got 2 seeds from Dale Toten's record watermelon. So that's the stuff that I had from last year. Like I say, they weren't all from the EGVGA. I got some of them direct from Marcus and also from Dale as well. What are you poking and prodding for? I'll keep it clean. And the stuff that I got this year, didn't actually go through all this with you. Oh, look, from a charger. Guess what? I've left the bleeding. Oh no, I haven't. I have. I've left the my charger cable down at the allotment. Going to try
there's lots of stuff in here.
common cucumbers for sure. I'll have a look in a second. Down. Picked up some Telegraph Improved as well. Clapton cauliflowers. Trying something else other than all year round.
I'll be back.
Shirley tomatoes. Got them for £1 Dave actually. I get 15 seeds in there, no, a pound. Whereas you can pay $3.50 for them in likes of Wilkinson's and stuff. So it's good. All these seeds from DT Brown. I've got some poppies, oriental mixed, some more Shirley tomatoes as well. Should I say they're good? So I've got some begonias because I didn't get any begonia seeds from Wilco's. So I've got from DT Brown's again. Titan sunflowers. I see I had to spend £10 for use my card, so I just picked up some odds, goods and olds. Got some sun gold tomatoes as well, which I'll be trying, and also some sweet candle carrot from D.D. Brown's as well. So I've got some sweet candle from Medwin's and sweet candle from D.T. Brown. So there's a few things in there which I'll go next year. I'll be sorting my green manure out next week. I've got to dig the beds over. I've got to clear them out, dig them over. I've got the kids' harvest festivals coming up, so I've just taken one of the giant cabbages to school today, and they were quite surprised at the size of it. I did warn them. I did say to them. I sent Sky in, and Sky went in and said, "My dad's got giant cabbage. Is it okay to bring it in?" They went, "Yes." Took it in this morning. The receptionist didn't know nothing about it, the harvest festival, and also the kids were supposed to take the vegetables to the form classes. Well, I told her that wouldn't be a possibility because she wouldn't be able to lift it and carry it to the form class. She went, "Oh, okay then. How big is it?" I went, "I'll bring it in and show you." I brought it in, and she turned around and went, "Yeah, she's not going to be able to carry that, is she?" Put it under my desk. Well, supposedly today, it's been the talk of the school, basically. All the teachers wanted to go down and have a look. The form teacher wanted to go down and have a look. Quite good. I've got to take Kyle one and also Elizabeth one as well. Actually pointed in the right direction where the schools were there. I've got a couple of books here. What's that in there? Right. Books from Malvern. Oh, I need to clean these off, actually. Oh, gotcha. So these are seed. Yep, these are the seed that I got from the marrow that came 3rd place. Vincent. Thank you very much for that, Vincent. So I got in, and I got some seeds from the 3rd place heavy marrow this year, which still is it's a massive marrow still. So these are all being cleaned off. I have to clean them off a little bit more actually. But there we go. Some places don't allow them fresh veg because they've got to sort it out. That's two. That's not good. I have to give them a clean. They clean them so I have to keep them out. That's all right. I know, wasn't it? It's crazy. I did hear that. I've got some Yorkshire Giant pips that Martin gave me. He got them off Paul Rochester. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Got that camera down.
I know. Wait a minute. For 15, yeah. So there you go. It's a canny little pip. That'll need to be potted up. I shall have to do it ASAP basically. To find somewhere for them. Leave them out. They need to be sorted out. Honestly, just I spoke to a chap called Chris Marriott, who won the heaviest beetroot at Harrogate this year. And he was, when I was speaking to him, he said he would bring us some seed down to Malvern. And he was kind enough to give me a whole pack of seeds from the same set of seeds that won him at Malvern at Harrogate this year. So I thank you very much for those, Chris. I got some sunflowers off Nick from Nick's Allotment Dairy. He's the one that runs the #sunflower challenge each year. So I've got a couple of them. I got a long chili from Sebastian. So I need to get the seeds out of this. It's actually starting to go mouldy, I think, so I'll have to, like I say, I've got some prep work to be done for them. I've got some stuff to send back away as well. I also got some condor potatoes. Got some condor potatoes there, which are heavy potatoes, so there's something else I'll be trying. I got some Kelsey pre-selected from Pete Edwards, Pete's Back Garden. Pete, thank you very much for that. Got some sunflowers again, which I've put to one side as well because I put some of them. I got some off Martin Finnemore. He's given me some of his Michael Bradley onions, which I had some from last year as well, but I've used all mine, and also some Peter Glazebrook heavy onions as well. So I've got some good onions here to go off there as well. And I got all these from Stephen Will Lee. So I've got a 311 pound pumpkin, some kohlrabi seed, giant kohlrabi seed, marrow 80 pounds, some beetroot, heavy beetroot as well, some tomato seeds, a heavy cucumber, some boa. I don't even know what that is. I think that's a pumpkin. I've got another pumpkin, another boa as well. I'll have to ask them to see what they are. And also some 27-inch runner bean seeds.
That'd be funny if there was nothing on. Mystery seeds.
Mystery seeds, you guess. So that's the goodies that I hold this year. And I will go and get one more thing.
Yeah.
What? Will I?
Why not?
Why not?
I don't know.
So come here, tell me what to do. Because you want to, because you want to. So yeah, I've got some cracking seed there. Leave them out. In fact, I'll leave all of them ones out. Put them in my paper bag for next year, so I know where they are. I've got loads of messages, haven't I? That's my guy. I was gonna. Yeah, once you've got powdery mildew, that's it. That's what it's called, Craig. It's SB Plant Invigorator. Craig, when I pop over on Saturday, I'll show you what I use this year, which actually worked quite well. And I got it from the pound shop. Bear with us a second. I need to get up. I'll go get that last thing. Oh, my knees. Oh, my knees.
Yeah, old man.
No, not really my knees. Did I tell you? I hurt my knees. Oh, jeez.
Poor old
Try not
man.
to get me crackled.
But they're used to saying it anyways. Shall I lock the door? Lock them out. I can't. There's no lock on the inside. Shh, don't tell him.
Last thing I got was a heavy cucumber of Neil Burden. Let me shut this door, bloody cat.
Don't sit back.
Alright, please.
So if I make this chair back.
Let me direct this chair back. See, it's difficult to get rid of this, isn't it?
No, go on.
It's difficult for me to get there because I'm just bigger.
Oh, my foot!
Oh, my foot. This place wasn't built for the both of us. So yeah, I got that thing. So yeah, I've got to take this apart and get some seeds from it, which there'll be loads of seeds.
Cheese.
Like Ben's was absolutely flabbergasted when I put it in my hand. I say this wasn't even the winner neither. But I thank Neil very much for that. I do need to get this chopped up sooner rather than later. So I've got a bit of prep to do in regards to seeds. Depending on how many seeds I get out of this, I might even do a bit of a giveaway as well. See what happens. But that's that sorted out. That's me sorted out for this evening. Well, I'll have to see what happens. Is it true, Tony? Is it true that you get the best seeds from the? Was it the tip? Is it the tip or the bottom? Of the cucumber? I know the seeds run all the way up it. And I only just learned in Malvern that the best seeds for marrows are located near the kind of the flower, like the, not, was it the flower end? Yeah, thought so. So if I'm going to be looking for seeds, it's going to be this end here.
Which end?
That end.
That end.
It's not like I'm soft at the ends now. Feel it there? That's the reason why I have to get it sorted. Sort of on later.
Ooh.
What's the
Panic
temperature up there?
stations.
It's 16 degrees. 16 degrees.
If that comes down.
Oh, we're getting conflict of interest now. Do they start at the top, do they start at the bottom? Ah!
Rub me feet.
I'm not rubbing your feet, get your pants on. Feet of us.
Outraged. Don't even love me.
Of course I love you. Just be careful what's going on. Yeah, open your mouth. Just think of the Hulk, will you? Just think of the Hulk. The zucchini. Black Widow didn't stand a chance. Yeah, that end. Well, at least I now know what to go. I'm not testing for myself, really. I think I'll have enough. I'll just chop it quarter of the way and see what's in there. Right. So that's them sorted out. I need to get the compost sorted for. I'll get that done over the next couple of days. The propagator is now full. Put yours back there.
Can you see what they're writing?
Can you see what they're writing? The onions.
Mind.
Make the Bradley onions that I had this year. Underneath the bench.
Stop bouncing around.
And they're still not dry after 4 weeks. So I will be going back to my original statement of 6 weeks, at least 6 weeks to dry. So I've got them marked out there.
How long was them ones in the front have been drying?
They've been drying a little bit longer. Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
And I've got some special seeds, special onions here. I might only get one actually. These are the ones that I took to Beamish. So took these to Beamish. I'm going to put these back for seed. These were massive. These are special seed as well. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to have to chop that a little bit higher up there. But these are drying out nicely as well. But the ones that I took for seed a long time ago, that's what I'm looking for. Nice skin, single skin on it. Dried off. This a long time ago. These have been in a good 7 weeks. So there's one. If I want, I could put these back for seed because they're a nice shape, but I'm not going to. I don't believe, because I've got good seed. I'm getting good seed as well. These are only little tiddlers. Only little tiddlers. I put these back because I thought I wasn't going to get any to put back. But look, we have it. I'm getting a few there. I think this last one's the best one I've got. Quit touching me up, woman.
I'll leave it alone.
Your moderator's sitting next to us. There we go. It's bigger than I had. But yeah, that's curing nicely. Just a little bit too late. I will be benching onions next year. That's one of my main targets for next year, benching the onions. But now I've got somewhere to store them properly. They're not going to be taking over the house.
Do you?
Put them in here.
Eee.
Build shelves and everything. I got up there.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Who's building them?
Who's building them? Me? Why? Got a problem, love?
Oh. Exciting times. I'm not letting them fail.
I tell you what I'll do next time. Next time I have a live video, I'll plan it, I'll schedule it, I'll pick a few moderators from the regulars, and if anybody is misbehaving, then let's not have that. We're happy and friendly.
What do we need moderator for? What's happened?
Don't yet take the seed, Nick. What do you mean by that? Oh, I'll not be putting them back for seed yet. I'll be doing that in December. Put that back in December, January time. I've already got seed from the ones I put back for seed last year. The ones I got from Harry Oughton. Sorry, Gary. So I've got them to sort out. Leave to nearly rot. Please emphasise on what you mean by that, Nick. Leave the rot. Yeah, so for the heads themselves, I've prepped them all, getting them all sorted out, and I'll be actually sat for 3 days just picking the seed out by fingers. I didn't hang them over a basket. Put them on. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. That's exactly what I'll be doing. Oh, do you mean the onion, or do you mean the cucumber? Ooh. Ooh. All right. Okay. Right. All right. No bother. Right. I'll leave it in until it goes to mush. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I'll have to find somewhere for that, Leslie. Where we're gonna stick that in a pickle. It's gonna have to go underneath here in a tray. Just leave it in here. It's starting to split and starting to go funny now and anyways. But I'll leave it inside of here and we'll see how it goes then. Well, thank you very much for that advice. I will certainly take it. I will take it.
I bet.
So right. Yeah, I can imagine if it's mushy, it'll be an absolute nightmare. But I know, it's great. Thank you very much for your advice with that. Thanks, Nigel. What you're doing, we're going to head off now as well because it's getting on now and we need something to eat. I've got work first thing in the morning. She's wasting away. I've got...
I have to eat this cucumber.
I'll have to get the seed out of there. Which I'll have to put some gloves on before I do that.
Double it up.
Double gloves. But I've also got them pips to do, which I'll do them pips tomorrow night. But yeah, that's as of me. I'm gone. I'll see you later. That's me done for now. That's me done for a little while now. I might be back end of this year. I might be back beginning of next year. See how things go. See how much I can get on with the garden. I will be. We don't do politics on this channel. Thank you very much. We will be removing those. Thanks very much. Oh, we seem to have an idiot here as well. So let's have a look. Put you on a timeout. Goodbye. Toodaloo. Sorry about that, folks. You know what it is? How do you ban people? I would love to know how to ban people on here. Yeah, Craig, I'll see you on Saturday, mate. I've got it penciled in because, of course, very busy. I need to bring some elephant garlic and normal garlic for you as well. I'm gonna have to have a look on YouTube as well to see how we can get rid of people, because I'm not having none of that on here. Don't do politics and don't do racist views on here. Right, well, this is me saying goodbye. I will leave it on a positive note as opposed to that numbskull leaving stupid comments.
Did I remove?
I've already removed. Yeah, so from me and Leslie, wish you all the best. I don't see you over Christmas. Wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year as well. I don't think it's going to be that case. I was getting itchy fingers just a day trying to not record.
You will be back before
I might do the odd live just to give you an update on what's happening, but other than that, there'll be no weekly videos for a little while. So yeah, I shall see you all when I see you next. I will schedule the next live video in. I wish you all the best. Get everything cleaned down, get ready, prepared, get what you want to sort out for the coming season. And like I say, I hope you all have a fantastic time, and I'll see you all next time. So watch what you're doing. Bye. Bye. Say bye, Leslie.
Bye.
Say bye, Leslie.
Bye, Leslie.
That's better. You know what it's like. See you later. Watch what you're doing. Over and out.